Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Is there such a thing? Happy Thanksgiving Eve? How come that's not a thing? And then we could have yams on Happy Thanksgiving Eve. You get your first serving of yams. What do you think, nerdy? I gotta try my stuffing today, right? Just to make sure that it's okay. I think I'm gonna try my stuffing today, just to make sure that it's okay. By the way, I make the best stuffing ever. Actually, I lied. My mom did make it. My mom's, to die for stuffing. And then you go to other people's houses, and how come their mom's stuffing isn't as good as your mom's? Okay, no raisins. No raisins. Get them out. How come no walnuts? How come, I don't get it. How come my mom's stuffing is so much better than yours? Okay? Yes, funny. I definitely, half in and half out. I do a glass casserole dish with the stuffing, but then I also stuff the bird, so it's like a wetter stuffing. So we have two types of stuffing, even though it's the original same stuffing. Stuffing stuff. Okay, Penny. But your mom's was made with love too, and it doesn't taste as good as mine. My mom's is better. Canned cranberry sauce, but it has to be the gelled stuff, right? And it needs to be ocean spray. I'm sorry, I can't do a plain label. Okay, cornbread dressing, good stuff. Good stuff. I can make my own from toast. I get my last couple of weeks worth of bread and I toast it up and I make croutons. Come on, man. I'm a scratcher. I make it from scratch. Scratch it, that'll do. Okay? I mean, don't get me wrong. Ma Cubbins is a good stuff. Stovetop. Stovetop. You're kind of cutting a couple of corners. Feel like come on. But gotta go from scratch, Penny. I take my toast and cube them up and get them nice and crisp. I have to make my own stuffing from scratch. That'll do. Usually I do an instant mashed potato. Usually it's an instant mash. But I tried an instant mash last week for a different dinner. It was the worst mashed potato I'd ever had in my life. Instant mash. I'm not doing that for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make my own. See, that's another thing I can thank my mom for. Remember yesterday or the day before, we're talking about how wonderful women are. Thank you for teaching us how to cook turkey dinners. Okay? Thank you. Bachelor stuffing all the way. Bachelor stovetop batch. Moms, thank you for teaching us how to cook Thanksgiving dinners. Right? I can't stand yams or sweet potatoes. Ooh, I don't know why. Since birth, I haven't liked them. Everyone else in my family, let's have yams. First of all, what's the difference between a yam and a sweet potato? I'm clueless. They're both terrible. Okay? They're both terrible. Green beans. Gotta have the green beans. Someone's alerting the turkeys. Too late. My turkey's in my refrigerator already. Green bean casserole. Am I getting hungry right now? Oh, gosh, I can't wait. I wish you guys were over for Thanksgiving dinner. If anybody lives close by, you're welcome to stop by for a plate. Okay? Green beans gotta have bacon. Must have bacon. Bacon bits, sprinkledy dinkledy. Let me ask you guys a question. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Okay, should I? Should we put peer pressure on Brock to make? I was gonna have him do the macaroni and cheese. I absolutely don't need it. There's so much food, but why not? Plus, I'll make him do something, right? It would participate in the situation. Should I have? Give me. How many people think Brock should make? And deviled eggs are great. How many people say Brock should make the? And then I'm going to make him watch this. Okay. There aren't very many. There aren't very many of you. Not very many of you think so. I think Brock should have to cook, right? He'll do the cheesy dish. I think Brock should have to chip in, buddy. A broccoli and cheese. Should he do a broccoli and cheese? Don't even joke about that. He hates when I talk about his name and broccoli together. It's a trigger. So I do it only when I want to set him off, which isn't kind. It's not impeccable. I've been practicing for 3 to 4 years now, not to do it deliberately. Womp womp. Where's my womp womp machine? Wait. I need my womp womp machine. There we go. I'm practicing. I'm giving him a break. But I still think he should be put to work. Right? Nerdy, I can't mention broccoli to him, though. I can't. This is one of the greatest, it's one of the greatest skits on Saturday Night Live of all time. Besides Christopher Walken as the Continental, no, do not go. He's so creepy. Remember when Dana Carvey chopped the broccoli? We should play it. Chopping the broccoli. Do you remember it? Come on, give me 3 people that remember Dana Carvey chopping broccoli. I love that. That is the best. Nippy, Christopher Walken is to die for, right? He kills it. I just look at him and I know it's either gonna be a scary show or it's gonna be funny, creepy. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Phillips. So chopping the broccoli. I think I'm gonna try to find it real quick. Hold on. Let's see if I can find it. I think I can. Wait. You guys want to see if I can find it in 2 minutes? Give me 1 minute. Chopping the broccoli. Where is it? We're going to find you. Okay, we got to do it. Chopping broccoli. Okay. You guys ready? Okay, here it is. Okay, wait. All right, get ready. I'm gonna play this tomorrow when Brock comes in to start the macaroni and cheese. This will be playing in the background. Thank you, Vegas. So do you. This will be playing in the background, okay? You guys ready? Okay, wait. Okay.
Black Friday deals.
Get out of here, Black Friday.
Going on by Dick's Sporting Goods. Don't miss our biggest sale of the.
Hi, this is Dana Carvey, Saturday Night Live, Taft Studio 2, Burbank, California. Thank you very much. How's that? Now, this is what I'd like to start with. This is my impression of a very pretentious rock star. I think all of us at one time in our lives wanted to be a rock star.
All of us.
All you do is flare your nostrils, look like you're about to vomit. Everything you say is suddenly terribly important. Doesn't have to make any literal sense. You know, ladies and gentlemen, a long time ago there were lots of people. That's all I wanted to say. Then they start to sing, and the lyrics are so inane, it sounds like they're making them up as they go along. She's cold as ice. paradise. And the feeling was so nice.
He's singing as he goes along.
I know if I didn't know her,
And I didn't know.
I didn't know.
I'm sorry, I'm
His
laughing.
eyes. Oh, yeah. And my lady, she went downtown. She bought some broccoli.
Oh.
She brought it home. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. Chopping broccoli. She chopping broccoli. She chopping broccoli. She chopping broccoli. She chop. She chopping broccoli. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, stop it. That one gets me every time. I laugh harder each time I see it. Oh, gosh, darn it. I'm chopping the broccoli. Oh, good morning, everybody. I'll play that tomorrow when I bring Brock. You got to start he'll just be starting the macaroni and cheese, and that'll come through the background. Oh, happy Thanksgiving Eve. Are you guys getting hungry yet? I'm starving. Oh, good morning. Who said it? Do I make you guys look? Come on, are you laughing this morning? Chopping broccoli. Oh, Kim, we're dying over here. Dying. Oh, gosh darn it. I have two different napkins here. I have one for my tears in my eyes, and I have one for a runny nose. Okay? And I'm not mixing them up. I keep them, they're separate here. Oh, gosh. Good morning. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful meal tomorrow. It's literally my favorite day of the year to just eat. Eat. I'm just going to get really eaty tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna eat a lot. Hey, I want to thank a few people. Mail call. Pacers sent a box that I feel like it should have been my birthday. Pacers, it isn't my birthday yet, but please don't send me anything for my birthday because you've already taken care of it. Okay, he's already taken care of it. Pacers sent a box filled with stuff. These are really cool. I haven't looked at every single one, but there's an envelope here filled with, stickers. You guys call them slaps nowadays. Kids call them slaps. Filled with stickers. And my flow hood over at the house, the grow house, all across the flow hood and down the front of my dehydrator, I've got slaps. I didn't know what a slap was till about 3 or 4 years ago, and someone sent me a slap. I was like, am I supposed to take that personal? Or do I practice the 4 agreements and just call it a sticker? Okay. So, a bunch of slaps, candy up the yin yang, candy, every one of them my favorite kind. So I feel like it was Halloween all over again. This is great. This is great. It's going to go on the rod. This is a rod sleeve, fishing rod. You put your rod in here, and it protects your fishing rod. This is a really good one, especially if you're like, it's wet out. So I have a fishing rod protector. Never had one of these before. I have the real protectors, but I've never had a rod protector. So this is going to be really neat. Thank you. Pacers sent this. Lighters, reusable kind. You can refill this lighter. What's going on out there in lighter land? I didn't know that. Yes, Hags, that's what it is. It's a rod prophylactic. Who's ever, remember when we were like teenagers and we needed to go to the drugstore to get our first, we can just say it now, condom, remember? And we'd go in there and we're all nervous and we're walking back and forth and we'd pick up some gum and maybe get an aspirin tablet, and then we're nervous and we're walking back and forth and we're not sure. And then we have to go up and we have to ask, because it was never, they weren't hanging on the thing anymore back then. They were, the pharmacist had them. And you had to go up there, and then eventually you had to actually ring a bell, like ding. So like everyone in the store is now looking. You can feel every head in the store look at you. And then you have to ask him, I would like some rubber bands. No, I'd like some paper clips, some coffee filters, and prophylactics. Do you remember that? You had to lean in and whisper prophylactics. Okay. And Arthur, I had practiced saying prophylactic many times before I'd gone in the store, because you don't want to mess that up. You know what I mean? Because you don't want him to look at you and go, what? What did you want? Prophylactics. I'm like, no. So I don't know. Did any of, this is a confession clearly, because no one here has gone through this before. Did anybody? Hags, we're from the same era. Did you ever have a problem? Or you just walked right in and said, just give them to me. You know what I need. It was hard. Back in the day. Then they get on the loudspeaker for a price check. Price check on the condoms on aisle 9. I was 2. They said I was 2. I was so embarrassed, but you need them. Okay, you gotta have them. And like, I remember talking to my older brother into it one time. Hey, hey, could you Queenie shoplifted them. Ow! They were behind the pharmacist's counter. Okay. Hags, I was so nervous. That's what I'm trying to say. I was so nervous. I said in the Trojan horses. You're stupid. I was so nervous. That's why I walked back and forth in that store for a good half hour. Okay? Kids today don't know how easy they have it. Now there's commercials. Oh, get the big one. Get the gigantic one. Get the special one. Get this one and that one. And I'm like, man, I was happy to just get a prophylactic and get the heck out of the place. I don't know why I'm talking about that. Oh, I do too. Because of my rod prophylactic, okay? Herbie went for quantity. Herbie, I'm only going to be embarrassed once per year. That's it. Herbie, I bought 4 and I was still only embarrassed once per year. Get it? I didn't use them that often, I guess. Oh gosh. Oh, why'd I do this on Thanksgiving? Thanks a lot, Pacers. Thanks. Okay. Adults, are there any adults in the room? Okay, I want to be an adult. Oh, it's not how long the bowl. It's how you. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving. Rod prophylactic. That's eggs. We have to laugh every morning. That's part of the deal. It's in the prescription. Tea time is crack it up time. And no adulting. We don't have to be an adult. Okay. All right. Leslie, I love you. How about Pacers? Pacers, you got us another thing. Pacers, what's going on? Either that or my mind's in the wrong place this morning. The perfect hole, the perfect fishing hole mug he sent me. Now I'm starting to read things into things. Okay? Wait, what? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not going to go any further. Kim, I'm not saying another thing. Okay? I'm not. I think just showing these two items together, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Okay? Pacers, what are you trying to tell me? Okay? Okay. I think I've said enough. Oh, gosh. I think I've said enough. All right. If the rod tip fits, you must acquit. All right. Okay. Oh, Melody, why? I don't want to do that. No. Leslie, God loves us all, right? The God is within us all. It's a good stuff. All right. Okay. I know he didn't mean it that way. Pacers, you were clear. Your conscience is clean. Your intent is fine. Pops got carried away. Okay. And I'm out of line. So thank you. Thank you so much. My favorite song, Nikki, is the Song of the Wind. It's on the Caravanserai album by Santana. Best song ever. It's supposed to be played at my funeral. Some of you already know. There's a certain point in the song where there's a bass drop. That's exactly when the coffin is supposed to be lowered. Right at the boom. And it's like, boom. That's when it gets lowered. And then the song goes on for about another 3 minutes. Everybody stands around the side of the grave area. And then you guys go party. Okay? So that's the song. And Brock's very well aware of it. Okay? Song of the Wind. If you listen to it right at the very beginning of it, like there was this bass drop. That's when you guys are sliding pops in. Next, Cleanie. Told you guys there was a new Cleanie. Oyo, como va? So I grew up, I think some of you guys have heard this story before. Santana was just a couple years older than us, and he lived in the San Fernando Valley, in the city of San Fernando, and we lived in Sepulveda. And when we were kids, Santana's band would be practicing in his mother's house's garage. And this was that typical band garage where they had carpeting on the walls inside that was the soundproofing, like old multicolored different kinds of shag carpeting hanging on the walls in his garage. And they'd open up the garage door and the kids would come in the neighborhood. We'd all come over, 5 or 6 at a time, sitting on our Stingray bicycles in his driveway, listening to them practice the Santana band when they were still young. And they were playing, at that time, they were just starting out, and they were playing proms, believe it or not, and stuff like that. High school proms, and then the local bar scene, and then they got to Whiskey A Go-Go, and then they took off. But I'm not going to say I know him, but I can tell you I remember. I've been following Santana since I was a 12-year-old kid in his driveway. Now, somebody's got to tell you that's cool. Come on. Somebody tell me how cool that is. I haven't seen one person say, wow, that's cool, Pops. When you grow up in the San Fernando, Santa Monica, Hollywood area, we saw a lot of stuff. We saw a lot of really neat stuff. It was pretty, I had a lot of stories when I look back. Back then it was just like, yeah, we're just going over to Santana's garage. And then later on, it was in, that would have been like 1970, 71, 72. Stingray bicycles, remember that? Banana seats And then you had the sissy bar on the back. And whoever had the biggest sissy bar was the least sissy, coolest, right? And you'd lean back on your deal, and you'd be leaning back on your sissy bar, and your buddy'd be next to you on his bike, and you'd just be like, "This is so cool." Remember that? Good morning, MVP. I'm glad to see you here too. Yeah, that was cleaning. I'm not kidding you. Had to have Apple Crate was a great bike, Fred. We couldn't afford an Apple Crate. Okay, sissy bars though. The taller the sissy bar it was, the less of a sissy was riding the bike. I don't know how that worked, but it's true. Okay, MVP and Kim, it's good to see you, MVP. Hey, real quick, have you guys seen? Have you guys gotten ahead of? Good morning, Colin. Have you gotten a hold of Cleany? Cleany kicked my butt. He's in New York and I'm in Detroit, and he kicked my butt yesterday. Yeah, he did. 2 quarter ball loads. 2. I'm not even joking. It sounds like a commercial. Maybe it is. I don't know. Really good. Really good. And Cleany sent Pop's a lifetime supply. So get a hold of Cleany. He's got it going on, and I'm not even joking. If it was Monkey Delunky, I would just say thank you. Okay? I would just say thank you. Thank you, politely. But when it, I did a little spot, I headed over to the post office to drop off a bunch of packages, and I'm at the post office just barely dropping them off, and I'm going, hey, I'm at the post office. Wow. And the post office was looking, wow, I'm at the post office. So I went home and did it one more time, Niffy. 2 little fellas, and my creativity was off the charts. So thank you. King Metro sent us a great book. King Metro sent us a great book. Okay, we had been reading here, and we got through it recently. The 4 Agreements, Don Miguel Ruiz's 4 Agreements. He has a couple other books, and he has a book called The 5th Agreement. The 5th Agreement. I'd actually read this a couple of years ago. I read through it, and I gave that copy away to a friend. And then all of a sudden, I got this in the mail from King Metro this week. Kingy, thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate it a great deal. I opened it up again a couple of days ago and just was thumbing through it, and a lot of the memories of having read it a couple of years ago flooded back. And I thought to myself, there's stuff in here that we can share. So, yeah, HB, there's a 5. So next week we'll go through a little bit of this, because I just believe in this. This is my philosophy on life today, keeping it simple. 4 agreements. The 5th agreement, it's really not an agreement. He's more of a dissertation on the actual Toltec philosophy. And it just helps continue to practice and reinforce the lifestyle of a Toltec warrior. And a Toltec warrior isn't out there to kill you. The Toltec warrior is out there to help you and help himself. So, 5th agreement, thank you. Thank you. We'll do some more Toltec next week. Okay? And then, I don't see Saul here this morning. Is Saul M here? Is Saul M here this morning? Saulie. Is Saul around? Oh, look at that. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. 5280, it's actually, there's Saulie. Good morning, Saul. Saul sent me one of the prettiest things we've received in a really, really long time. This is so my style. This is so completely my style. Saul, thank you. This is so sweet of you. Wait for it. Wait for it, kids. All right. Look at that. Isn't she a beauty? Teacup. This is the real deal. That's the real deal. Look at that. Isn't this beautiful? And it's got a really neat, it's absolutely beautiful. And then he sent along some tea packets along with it. So you're going to drink tea the official real way. Isn't this beautiful? I'm not even joking. It has such a neat spirit, such a neat feel to it. Yeah. Saul, this is gorgeous. Who doesn't love that? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful, Kim? So thank you, Sir Saul. It's funny, too. It's funny how the universe works. I'm going to just tell them. I'm just going to tell them what happened. Saul writes to me. I say, Pops, can I get a little something, something, you know, and he wants to send me some cash, and I'm like, oh, I just packaged something up and I sent it off. And he's like, no, you don't get it. I need your Cash App. I go, no, Saul, it's a gift. I just already sent it. Don't worry about it. He goes, no, Pops, you don't understand. He goes, one of the guys at work was talking about this. And I told him I knew where to get the great stuff. And I was going to, this is actually for somebody else. And I said, well, that's even better. Now 2 people are getting a gift out of 1. And little did I know that this thing was already in the air, in the post, on its way to me. He'd already sent me this because I could tell by the post date. He sent this to me way before he asked me for something. And so it was, who knew? It was great. So thank you. Thank you very, very much, Saul. And I am thankful. I am thankful for our friendship. So what's going on out there? I'm seeing letters. What's going on with those letters? Who's flying letters? What's going on? I got all carried away over here. Okay. What's going on? Are we having a little situation out there? Let's not do that. Okay. Let's ignore that. Sarah, don't freak me out by showing up on Thanksgiving Eve. Good morning, my love. Let's ignore that troll stuff. It only gets fed if we pay attention to it. Okay? Thank you, Herbs. Herbs is all over it. I'm not joking. Herbs is the man. Do you guys remember yesterday? I realized yesterday I forgot to follow up on this one little fella right here. I forgot to follow up on this. I'm thankful for you, Hags. Do you guys remember me telling you guys about the red-backed vole and that he was a unique fella? Why? 85 to 90% of this little guy's diet is mushrooms. Are mushrooms. He's one of the most mushroom-consuming mammals in the world. I have a whole thing on mushroom-consuming mammals. We'll look at it next week. But I just want you guys to know that this little fella right here lives on mushrooms. He just scurries around from spot to spot looking for little shroom fruit pastures. So I just thought I'd follow up on that. Our little red-backed vole. And then next week we'll look at the mammals that consume mushrooms. Not all do. It's kind of interesting. Remember we were going to do some ethnomycology? This is part of ethnomycology. now, because it's Thanksgiving, do we like Thanksgiving or grateful giving more? I was thinking about that for the last 2 days. I'm getting so confused. The difference between thankful and grateful. Thankful and grateful. And somebody was telling me, oh, they're the same thing. And I'm like, no, it's not even semantics. They really do mean something different, and we can practice both. We can practice both. Am I right? I'm going to do a little bit of, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be reading a couple of articles and throwing a couple of my 2 cents in. And this is what we're going to cover between now and the time we leave. We'll do a couple of giveaways, rando giveaways at the very end. But I think we give away every day just by being here. I think we give our time and our attention and our kindness to one another every day that we're here. Sharon, that's close. Do you know the difference between gratitude and thankfulness? Let's take a quick moment to review what gratitude is. Gratitude's an emotion expressing an appreciation for what one has opposed to what one wants, according to Psychology Today. Harvard Medical School offers gratitude is a thing. How cool is this? Pops is studying. What does Harvard Medical School have to say about gratitude? Just so I can share it with you guys. It says gratitude is a thankful appreciation for what one receives, both tangible and intangible, as they acknowledge the goodness in their lives. That's gratitude. Although the words gratitude, grateful and thankful are often used interchangeably, they're actually different. You usually don't write gratitude letters, but you write a thank you letter. Think about that. Grateful is about appreciating what one has as opposed to what one wants. Being thankful or thanking someone usually implies you're acknowledging and thanking them for something they've given you. There's a little difference there. Thankful tends to be an automatic response. Like when someone holds open a door, most people say thank you. Or if you drop something off at the grocery store and someone picks it up for you, automatically you say thank you. Gratefulness is more of an emotion response to reflection about an occurrence or a series of occurrences that have made a difference in your life. An example might be a mentor at work who has provided support and guidance to you as you become familiar with your new position in the organization. To that person, you're grateful versus thankful. Actions surrounding thankfulness only last a moment. Consider when you're at a restaurant and the wait staff brings your dinner to you. Typically, you say thank you, and then you continue your conversation with your dinner guests, and you just begin eating. Gratefulness happens at a much deeper level and has feelings attached to it. Gratefulness grows over time. You may be grateful for a friend who has encouraged you, or encouraged your goals, or supported you. You can also gain a sense of gratefulness for your neighbor who said that they would help you on the weekend to cut down a tree in your yard. And they followed through on their commitment to help you. Your words and actions show thankfulness. Giving a high five to a youth who just crossed a home base at a baseball game, or waving to a neighbor who stopped their car to let you go first. Even yelling thank you to the mailman as they place an envelope in your mailbox. Those are acts of thank you. Your words and actions can also show gratefulness. But with gratefulness, it isn't expected that there's a response to your action. For example, you may pay it forward. The fast food guy that pays for the meal before the guy coming through. You'll never get a thank you from him, and you didn't do it so you would. You're just living a grateful life. You're grateful for everything you have, and you want to pass it on a little bit. Paying it forward is an extreme act of gratefulness. Remember, the key to gratefulness is very simple. This article right here. The key to gratefulness is simple. It's practice. The more you integrate gratefulness in your life, the easier and more routine it will become. It won't take long for you to notice a change in your life and others. I'm going to do a little bit more. A little bit more. Is this okay with you guys? It's appropriate for today, right? We're going to carry these thoughts into tomorrow and into this weekend. I'm going to spend a lot more time telling people I'm grateful. Looking at the occurrences, the single occurrences and the series of occurrences in my life. This is a neat one. This is a blog, I'm going to grab a couple of lines out of this blog. I've been reading about this for the last 2 or 3 days. It's so cool. I love being able to study and find neat stuff and just nuggets of things and spread them like spores. Let me begin by confessing this author says. I didn't know what the difference was between the words thankful and grateful. I have used them interchangeably, and I considered them synonyms, which they are. But as I was reading on this topic, I found that although it's not wrong to substitute one for another, there is a fundamental conceptual difference between the two. I'm trying to convince you guys of this. I'm trying to convince you, and both are amazing. But thankfulness versus gratefulness. We want both. We want both. The Merriam-Webster tells us grateful means a feeling or expressing gratitude, while thankful means experiencing pleasure, satisfaction, or delight. So the noticeable difference between these definitions is being grateful focuses on the feeling and the expression of gratitude, while thankfulness is something pleasing occurred. So gratefulness is active. Thankfulness is passive. I was saying that to you yesterday. There is no gratefulness without action. Gratefulness is an action. Thankfulness has the undertone of being dependent on someone else to deliver something that we can be thankful for. Gratefulness is an internal job. Gratefulness is simply being able to experience the things that are you're willing to be grateful for. Gratefulness is independent and it's deep and it's long term. Thankfulness is fleeting and it's polite, and it's correct. Gratitude is the appreciation and awareness of the blessings that exist in our lives that we often overlook. Am I grateful for my car? Not as often as I should be. My car gets me my car gets me to the post office. My car gets me over to my grow house. And I'm never even grateful for my car because I'm not living a strong enough life of gratitude. If I was, I'd get in the car, I'd turn it on, and go, man, I'm grateful. I'd turn the corner, man, I'm grateful. There's so many areas of my life that I can still be grateful. I can still grow and practice my gratefulness. Simple things. And as I practice those, I become a full vessel to give that gratefulness because it's an action. It's the practice of focusing on what is good already instead of what is missing. What? Gratefulness is focusing on what is good already instead of what is missing. That's the greed one. How's that? It's an attitude. Being grateful is something that people aspire to because it will fundamentally change their perspective and their lifestyle. It's the practice of focusing on what is good already instead of what is missing. I spent so much of my life focusing on what was missing. What an empty chase. What an empty chase. Being thankful is a part of this. It's by no means unimportant. We should be thankful for the gifts and kindness we receive. Being grateful is about experiencing this appreciation without the need for someone else to do something for us. Gratefulness is an inside job. Gratefulness is a way of life. And thankfulness is an aspect of it. We're thankful when a friend helps us out by letting us borrow their car. They did something for us. And now we express thanks for that. But when we're grateful, we're not waiting for our friend to do something for us. Instead, we take the initiative to express gratitude for them just because they're in our lives. Final thought about that. This brings me to another difference. Being thankful is a response, while gratitude is a choice. Let's do our reading. Now we're just trying to get, what's the difference going on? I would like gratitude giving. Thanksgiving Day, good day. What if we changed it Gratitude Giving Day? Well, what if we changed it, Niffy? What if we do them both? Thanksgiving/Gratitude Day. I don't think there would be anything wrong with that. I don't think there would be anything wrong with that at all. Okay? I'm going to read a little, it's kind of a parable. Okay? Niffy, you're so cute. We're going to read a parable. I would rather be fooled than not believe. Sharon, no, we're going to be gone for the whole weekend. We're giving everybody the weekend off. Gratitude giving, that's good. 4-leaf. No, we're going to take Thursday and Friday off for everybody, even though we're going to miss you guys. And then we'll be back here Monday next week and back at it. Practice, practice, practice. In India, there is a story about a kind, quiet man who would pray in the Ganges River every day. One day after praying, he saw a poisonous spider struggling in the water, and he cupped his hands to carry it ashore. As he placed the spider on the ground, it stung him. Unknowingly, his prayers for the world diluted that poison. The next day, the same thing happened. On the third day, the kind man was knee-deep in the river, and sure enough, there was the spider, legs frantic in the water. As the man went to lift the creature yet again, the spider said, "Why do you keep lifting me? Can't you see I will sting you every time? Because that is what I do." And the kind man cupped his hands about the spider, replying, "Because this is what I do." There are many reasons to be kind, but perhaps none is as compelling as the spiritual fact that it is what we do. It's how the inner organ of our being keeps pumping. Spiders sting, wolves howl, ants build small hills that no one sees, and human beings lift each other no matter the consequence, even when other beings sting. Some say this makes us a sorry lot that never learns. But to me, this is so beautiful, hold on. But to me, it holds the same beauty as berries breaking through the ice and snow every spring. It's what quietly feeds the world. After all, the berries do not have any sense of purpose or clarity. They are not altruistic or self-sacrificing. They simply grow to be delicious because that's what they do. As for us, if things fail or fall, we will reach for them. If things break, we try to put them back together. If loved ones cry, we try to soothe them, because that is what we do. I have often reached out, and sometimes it feels like a mistake. But like the little man that lifted the spider, I've been stung, but it doesn't matter, because that's what I do. That is what we do. It is the reaching out that's more important than the sting. In truth, I'd rather be fooled than believe. I wish I wrote that, but I believe every single word of it. Give me 5 people kind of like that. That's what we do. We practice goodness and kindness. And when we make a mistake, we get up and we fix it. And we get back in the game. Because that's what we do. Ozzy, that's what we do. Every one of us here, that's what we do. And we can do it even better, right? We can keep practicing and we'll do more. Promise. The stronger we get, the more we're going to want to do. Because that's what we do. Gratitude. Big difference between, not a big difference, but let's understand that subtle difference between thankful and gratitude and grateful. And experience them both with your family this weekend. Experience the instant thankful, but live in that gratitude of being there and everything that you have and all the things that are around you that are blessings. Live in that gratitude. And then as the days progress and as things come, as a plate hits your table, you can be thankful for that and everything that went into it. let's do we're going to just do a quickie. I'm going to give away a 3-gram supplement to the first person to give you a number between 1 and 50. 1 and 50, go. You can put up to 3 numbers on your line at one time. I was going to do true or false, but not today. Give me some numbers. Give me some numbers. Put 3 numbers on your line, and whoever has this number first is going to get a 3-gram supplement sent to them of really good stuff. I mean, really good stuff. Okay? We might even throw a little bit of stinky stink from Gleany in there. Okay? Yeah, not even a mic. We're going to. So you get a double pack. Okay? We'll get a double pack. I agree with 5280. Okay, I still haven't seen the number. Nobody has put the number up there yet. Alternator. We haven't done alternator in forever, MVP. Where have you been? Okay, I love some MVP. Oh, yeah, I'm going to throw a little bit of that in there. Short videos. That's the number, 48. Short videos. That was the number, 48. Short videos. Well, I've never sent you anything before. So, Shorty, I need to make sure you're in the United States and you're over 18 years old. Okay? Tell me that you're both. Shorty, you're in the United States and you're over 18 to qualify. Shorty, he's 40 and he's in Cali. Shorty, you're in. So I need you to see that address. That's hard to see. Check out Herbie, or somebody's going to put my email address on my website. You're going to go to my website. You're going to scroll to the bottom of the website. Put your address in there. Let me remind me who you are. Put your address in there. There, Derek Anderson has it written right there on his line, Shorty. Okay? So you're going to go there. You're going to send me an email with your address, and we'll put this package in the mail to you. Okay? Let's do that one more time. Shorty, you can't play this time. You already won. Okay? Go. Give me another number. Between 1 and 50. I got to give away one more 3-gram supplemental. Okay? What number's in the chute right now? What number's in the chute, kids? It's just 3-gram supplemental. Okay? Billy D got it. Billy D. Billy D's already. Billy D did it. 29. Billy D. Bill, you know what to do. Billy D. I love me some Billy D. Bill's he has the backup key to the gym. Bill's usually the first person at the gym when I get there. Like, I pull up about a minute late and Bill's standing there going, he's not mad or anything. He's just standing there going, I have a key I could have opened for everybody if you wanted me to. I said, Bill, thanks for being there. Okay? Billy, let's do one more. Oh, come on. You guys know you want to try with this one more time. Go. Give me a number between 1 and 50. I hate to do a lot because I don't like to send a lot of boxes at one time because the postman might be watching. So we're just going to stop at 3 giveaways today. Let's go. Give me a number between 1 and 50. The first person to have the number that's in my chute is going to get a supplemental and some sticky McWookie. Okay, whatever that is. Okay, here we go. I'm waiting to see the number. I still don't see the number. Supplemental and sticky wick. Supplementally sticky is what we're going to be sending out. Sticky supplementals. Green Table, I don't know how he knew. Greeny just said it's straight up 18, Pops. I'm going to put an 18 in there 3 times just to show you how serious I am, Pops. It's an 18. Greeny, you're absolutely right. I don't know, did you guys notice what Greeny put in? He did all 3 were 18s. He took a shot, okay? So I'll be sending that to Greeny. Greeny, quickly send me your address when you can today, okay? And we're going to be sending off an 18 pack to you. All righty. MVP, you're cracking me up. He's out there. Alternator, windshield, rose, chartreuse. I know, Hags. The universe strikes again. I love you, Hags. I'm so glad when I see you here. Hey, everybody, I'm actually glad when I see everybody here. But you guys don't know, Hags and I went to high school together. He was in Maryland. I was in California. But take my word for it, we were going to high school together. We had the same gym teacher, Coach Carmine. He used to do jock checks on us. Yeah. You know how he did it? They take the strap and they go, ping. And ow! It's going, okay, you're wearing it. Okay, so Haynes and I, we were in high school together. And then I think Waz and I were in boot camp together. And then RX and I were in prison together. Cleanie and I used to hang out at the creek, shoot slingshots. Yeah, I've got a lot of history with you guys out there, okay? Sandy and I, we've been fishing buddies forever, okay? Oh, I've got background stories with everybody. Herbie set up my first Wi-Fi system. Yeah, Herbie was a Wi-Fi wizard and set up the whole system. Slingy says, weren't we all in prison together? I did not see you on cell block C. No, it was me and RX were like this, though. Okay, get out of here. I'm grateful. I am. I'm grateful. I'm thankful for right now, for this individual moment. I'm thankful. D-block back in the day. It was C-block. We were on go C-block. All right? We were like homied out about it. It was like we would take on D-block anytime. Okay? RX, how did I end up in jail with you? Oh, gosh. We need 5280. We need a Netflix program. This needs to be Netflix. And then we could get a few of you, and we'd sit around, and I think we could have the yard is ours was. Yeah, a bunch of old men. Taking on the skinheads. I'm thankful for this very moment right now. I'm having a thankful moment. This is fun. Brock's a shot caller. No, he's not. I am. No. No, Brock doesn't get to be the shot caller. No. No, that's me. He's chopping broccoli. Oh, stop it, you guys. Stop it right now. I'm trying to bail out of here. I can't. I want to laugh for the rest of the morning. Okay, I'm going to miss you guys. Go have a good time. Can't let the head guy get his hands dirty. That's me. So Brock will handle the light stuff. Okay. Oh, gosh. How much fun can one family have? 70 people here having a ball. You guys eat a lot of turkey tomorrow. Get fat. It's okay for the day. Okay? The whole crew has broccoli tattoos for life. We jump you into the gang. You got to get a broccoli tattoo. Oh, God. You can eat that broccoli, boy? Man, we should do some comedy writing here. MVP. Who's driving the white? What was it? Ford Ranger? No, what was that thing? Okay. Get out of here. Go. Go away. Go away. Go. Go. Get out of here. White Ford Escape. That's it. That's it. Who's driving a white Ford Escape? Get out of here right now. Go. Get out of here. I'll see you guys next week. Please enjoy your weekend. This is too fun to go. Have a great weekend, okay? Eat everything. Practice gratitude. Practice that grateful lifestyle. And you too could be a complete zany nut in the mornings between 9 and 10. Okay? You were not meditating. And people, you were not meditating. You were medicating. Okay? Go, get out of here, turkeys. Have a good time. I'm scrolling now. That's it. It's official. Michael Patterson, I love you so much. You're contagious. Hags, love you, kid. See you. Buddy, and the Wazzy, and Kingy, thank you. And MVP medicating, and Mr. Phillips is thankful and grateful. Kimberly, happy Thanksgiving, dear. Mr. Marmars, you 280, you're the best because you're spreading it. Sammy and Herbie and Four Leaf, great time this morning. Marcus, have a good time. Married and Sarah. Sarah, you did not freak me out today. I'm just wanting you to know. Notorious Nugs and Deborah Pearl. I love me some Deborah. Saul, thanks for that gorgeous cup. HB and Slingy. See, Saul, that's thankful. Therefore, I am thankful. HB, Slingy, Saul, Billy D, Mr. Marmars, Saskamojo, Shorty. Send me that address, 5280 Jolie. I'm thankful for Jolie. Grateful to Catzilla Meow, Mike Buddy Ball, Cleany and JW Owen and Paul Dog. What? Paul Dog. Jonathan K. All Day, MVP Nipper. Scotty B. Nerdy, Jesus Christ in Australia, MT and Slingy and Melissa G. and Jesus Christ and Justin, he's okay. He's way more than okay. Pacers, love you, thank you. Slingy, Mr. Marmar, Slingy, JW Owen, Hags, fear the broccoli. Hags, I'm not getting the tattoo, bro. I'm just not doing it. Rebecca, come on back tomorrow or next week. Okay, get out of here, Vegas and Mike Parabol and Rebecca and Slingy and Herbs. Herbs, happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. Go, have a good time, eat, get fat, but be grateful and thankful.